Hi, I'm Kate. This semester I'm taking Professor Hale's writing process class. This is video log 1. Uh, Record your perceptions of your own writing, your fears, and your expectations for the course. I think academic writing and when I'm writing for classes, I definitely have a very strong grasp of grammar and structure and mechanics. I've done a lot of tutoring and editing, and I work for the newspaper, so I've really done a lot of work with those things, and I have a strong grasp on them. Sometimes not in my own work, so I have to read my stuff over multiple times, but in that sense, I have a really strong grasp, and I'm very proficient. When I do papers for class, like critical thinking or research papers, I usually do really well, and I'm very confident in my academic writing and basically non-fictional writing, I guess you could say. I really enjoy that. I think I'm good at it. But I'm actually a creative writing English major, and I have had a lot of starts and stops with my writing. I'm fiction, but I have written a lot of poetry, I think because it's shorter and it's a good release for my emotions. And I really get poetry. It just really works for me and my schedule. I mean, I'm really busy. I work almost a full-time job. I take 17 credits. I have a social life. So I think the problem with writing for me is I really don't have a lot of time to give to it. And so I don't really have a lot of perceptions of my own writing, except that I think I stall too much and I am too worried that it's not good enough. I'll start something and then say no and throw it out and start on something else. I've probably had over 100 starts and stops and ideas and just haven't gone far enough with them. I have written some short stories, and those have turned out fairly well, especially when I have to do it for classes. I've taken some other creative writing classes, and those were overall pretty well done, and I did well in the classes. So when I'm forced to do it, it seems to work better for me because I'm really busy. I'm really hoping that this course will allow me to get set in a routine of writing often and really tapping into my voice and tone and style, because I know I have one. I have a very strong personality, and it bleeds into my poetry, and it does bleed into what I do write, but I really haven't tapped into it enough, and I feel like this course is really going to let me do that, as well as my creative writing fiction course that I'm taking. So I really expect this class to put me into that routine and get me going on where I want to be writing-wise, and just really to give me new ideas on how to write and new ways to structure and style and do my writing. Not just academic. Mainly, I need to get going on my free writing and creative writing. I have a lot of fears. I'm really intimidated because there are students and people my age or younger that have already been published, that have written books, have written poetry and have poetry books and do readings, and I have been published a little bit, but not that much, and definitely not anything more than like local, and that's just really intimidating, and I'm afraid that maybe I'm not good enough, and I'm not really sure what other people will think about my writing. Hopefully they like it, but I'm very protective of my writing and hardly ever let anyone read it. So this semester and this class will be the time, so everyone's going to be reading it, and it's the time to get over it. So, and my fears are that, I don't know, that maybe this isn't the right path for me. I'll get done with this semester and I'll find out that creative writing and writing is, well, okay, writing is definitely my thing, but creative writing, I don't know. I guess we'll find out, but this will be the year to decide. So hopefully English 307 helps me really find my way in the writing world. Okay, well, that's it for log 1. See you soon.